What's going on? Still at this customer getting loaded. I'm loving these short runs, man. It's like easy money. These easy 200, 150-mile runs, man, paying about $400. You do two of them, man. Like, the profit is unbelievable because you ain't moving the truck much, and the loads are paying so good. You run 200 miles, and the truck make $400. You know, some of those loads are live loads, but it's all good. It's not like it's 100 degrees out. Like in the summertime, I don't like doing them live loads, man. Really don't like doing them. Like, I try to find good customers, you know. Like, I try a load out and see, you know, how long it take to get unloaded and loaded, and whether if I want to run that customer all the time. But there's some places where you sit up there 3 hours just to get to a dock. It's like, nah, I ain't running this shit no more. I ain't running this shit. Because basically, when I'm on the board, I'm looking for customers that I can run all the time. I'm looking for loads that I can run all the time. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm still learning. A lot of you new guys, y'all think I got it all figured out. Yeah, generally, but I'm still learning. I'm trying to figure out how to do, 1,000 a week. I'm trying to figure out how to do 1,000 a day. Every day, no matter what. I get all these customers figured out, then, I know which day, which loads come out. I know what loads going where. I know all of that. I want to know it all. But this video isn't about that. This video is about figuring out your cost per mile. Yep. It's a big topic because you got to know your cost per mile. So when you're on that board and you're looking at loads, you know immediately how much you're profiting. So if you know that your cost per mile to move your truck is 85 cents a mile, just say 90 cents a mile. You know when you book a load that's $1.50. When I say rate on a load, that's a rate, I mean deadhead. Because when you look on the board already factors in where you at right now, because it knows where you at, and it'll factor in the deadhead to get it. It'll have the base rate, and then it'll have a rate on the bottom. It had a base rate, and then it had a rate including the deadhead. So when I say a rate, that's what I'm coming from. So when you see a rate that's $1.50 a mile, you know that you're making 60 approximately, because we know a lot of these companies pay zip code miles. Some loads are like exact the mileage that they're paying. Some loads pay more than the mileage pay. You know what I mean? I booked some loads that go 200 miles, but they're paying me to go 225 miles. It's some loads on there like that, so it's whatever. But this video is about cost per mile, because you need to know that. Because when you look on the board and you know that your costs are 90 cents a mile to move your truck, you know you can't book nothing less than 90 cents a mile. And then when you look on the board, you booking $1.50, $2 a mile load, you know you're profiting. If say you book a load that's $1.50, you know you're approximately making 60 cent profit on that load. Load by load by load. Every time you book a load, it's like, okay, I made 60 cent a mile on this load. This load here, I made 50 cent a mile on that load. That load, I made 80 cent a mile on that load. Knowing your cost per mile is very important, because if you get stuck in a bad area, okay, If there are loads there that paying 80 cents a mile, you can take it, but you already know that, okay, I'm not making no money on this load. You know your cost per mile is 90 cents a mile, and you taking a load that's 80 cents a mile, you losing 10 cents a mile. You know that. That's why it's very important. Just like any business on the corner, you got to know your cost of operation. So, how do you calculate cost per mile? Okay, well, this is right off the cuff. You know, like a lot of YouTube guys, they do a lot of planning and stuff and scripting and stuff. Yeah, I can do that, but I'm out here on the road. I'm trying to run a truck, and a lot of things just come to me, and I'll be like, yeah, let me make a video. So I'm making a video. Cost per mile. This is how you calculate your cost per mile. It's easy. You basically calculate all your expenses, including your home bills. Okay? I know my home bills. I know my home bills is about I'm doing this on hold on. Let's see. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bore y'all, but as I'm playing, my home bills is about $2,000 a month. That's the bare minimum. You know, a mortgage. You know, I'm not home that much, so it's like the light bill be $50 a month, and it's nothing. But total home bills, pocket money, and stuff like that is about $2,200 a month. Very low. Compared, I know a lot of guys, they got their bills maxed out, $4,000-$5,000 a month in bills. Like, okay. But anyway, my home bills is about $2,200 a month. Truck expenses are about let's see, truck note is $3,200. Okay, insurance is about and let me see a calculator. Let's see. Insurance is $70 a week, plus the base plates, plus what else? Let's see, bobtail. Okay, insurance is about, let's see, times 4. Okay, bobtail, base plates, workers' comp is about $580 a month. Okay, fuel is about I'm gonna base fuel on running 2,500 miles a week. That's about average. You know, that's about an average. If you run about 5 or 6 days, you're gonna run about 2,500 miles a week, more or less. It's not. It's you just want to get a good number to go by. So when you're looking at loads and running your truck, you got an idea what's going on. 2,500 miles a week divided by your truck. So what you do is you get your miles, your average miles you run a week, and then you get the miles per gallon off your truck. Most trucks out here running at about 8 miles to the gallon, 7.5. I'm gonna say 7.5 to be conservative. 7.5. So you gonna burn about $330 in fuel. Okay. So then you take the pump price. Take the pump price. Average pump price is about $2.15 a gallon times 2.15. Okay, so you're gonna spend about $700 a week in fuel times 4. So you're gonna spend about $2,800 a month in fuel. $2,800 a month in fuel. Did I get everything? Let's see. We got the house bills, truck note, da 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 da. Okay. Plus, and then you add all that stuff together. 580 for insurance and all that other shit. 3,200 for the truck note. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, gross expenses, including home bills, is about $8,846. Okay. So didn't we say our weekly miles was 2,500 a week times 4? So you're gonna run about 10,000 miles. 10,000 miles. 10,000 miles a month. So you take that 10,000 miles and you take that 88.46 divided by 10,000 miles. So that's basically saying your cost per mile is 88 cents per mile. Your cost per mile is 88 cents per mile. So now you know you got to make at least 88 cents a mile to run your truck. Well, for me. And you just put your numbers in that. You basically taking all your bills and dividing it by your miles. Your average miles per week. Average. It's average. And then you can go even further by calculating per day. Because on the choice board, it's better to know what you're doing per day because we don't get paid miles over here. We get paid 65% of the gross. The customer paying. I mean, you're getting paid miles, but it's, it's how you look at it. So, what I do is I get them same numbers and I divide it by how many days I want to work. I like to work about 5 or 6 days. I'm going to do 5 just to sake of this video. So I'm going to do all them same numbers, but I'm going to do it as weekly numbers. But I'm going to divide, I'm going to do 88.46 divide 4. 88.46 divide 4. Let's see. Gross bills is 2,200 a week, and you divide that by how many days you want to work. Let's go with 5. Okay. If I work 5 days a week, I have to make a minimum of $442 per day just to break even. I mean, my home bills are included in this, so I'm going to make some money. So I'm going to make some money to eat. I'm going to make some money to pay my bills at the house. What you want to also add in here is maintenance. You want to add in maintenance, the extra maybe $200 a week for maintenance. Let's see. So I'm going to put an extra $200 a week for maintenance. So let's divide, let's see, 2411 divided by 4. 2411 divided by 4. So, including maintenance. No, my bad. I messed up. Not 4, 5. Oh man, you crazy. 2411 divided by 5. That's if you work 5 days a week. Most guys work 5 or 6 days. Some guys they run their whole 70 out. But just for a number to go by when you're looking at the load board, that way you got an idea. You know, I'm profiting this much money. When you look at the board, you know each load. You know. That's the whole point. You want to know what the fuck you doing. 2411 divided by 5. That means you have to make at least, if you want to work 5 days, you got to run loads at least $582 a day. That's what you gotta make. $482 a day minimum. Now that your house bills are included in this. So my house bills are included in this. The truck note, insurance, fuel, and we just put an extra $200 a week in there for maintenance. So that way, you're taking care of the truck. And I don't want to get into taxes. That's your own business. Get a tax person if you get your taxes straightened out. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically just $500 a day. You got to do a minimum of $500 a day to basically break even. Now, any money above that is profit. That goes into a future fund, a vacation fund, a new truck fund, tire fund, vacation fund, basically. Because when it's slow, even if you're a company driver, you still got to have money put back, even if you're a company driver. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's common sense. Like, I don't know what to tell you, because I've been on my own since I was 17. So a lot of this stuff is common sense. It's like, I've been working since I was 12 years old. You know what I mean? So it's like, a lot of this stuff is just common sense. Because I know a lot of you guys, I don't know your background, I don't know your life story, so it's just like, okay, you used to live home with your mama or something like that, and you never paid bills before. You don't know how to manage paying bills and shit, being responsible for shit. So it's like, to me, this is just common sense. So it's like, you just, see that? That's it. Pen and pad. So yeah, man, this is just a video, man, how to calculate cost per mile. Just that easy, man. Just, you don't gotta have no college degree. Ain't that easy. Running a truck ain't that hard, man. It's just that easy, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, man. I'll see y'all next time.